Let's see the settings for Dusk. Let's turn them down. Alright. You guys can see the game?
Yeah.
Nope, just waiting for the stream to begin. Alright. There we go.
Yeah.
We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Or just gentlemen, for this case. Alright. Let's go back to it. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the small delay. Eligos has also joined us. Say hello.
Hello.
Alright, let's see how I do in this one. So let's turn down the sound a bit because it's a bit loud. Just because the soundtrack was so good in that last level, so we wanted it up a little bit. Alright. So let's have a look around. Alright. What if I missed anything important? Let's try and oh wait, not out. Oh yeah, right. Infinite fall.
Yep.
What the hell? Random?
No, the only reason I come off with cruel is because I don't spoil the surprise for.
Yeah, he doesn't want to spoil any of the surprises. By the way, those peanuts with legs, I really hate them.
The horror?
Yeah, they look like peanuts with legs. Let's see. Oh.
Yeah, Civi had the best reaction to them in his video.
Yeah,
What was it?
Oh, he freaked out.
Fuck? Yeah, it was a what the fuck kind of moment.
Yeah, well, you saw how I freaked out then? Because
I
was super scared. I was like, whoa, holy fuck.
I gotta be honest, I was relying too much on the sword, so like when they first came out, I was like instant stab, like what was that? Like they didn't even leave a course behind because it was a charged strike. So yeah. I really felt like going through a dungeon with because I had the sword whipped out.
Huh? Let me have a look.
Interested?
Huh. There's a secret door in that basement. I don't see one.
Nope. I mean,
I don't see
this
anything
place
discolored or out of place down here. Nope. I don't see anything like that.
He's gotten better at finding secrets, so as he plays, like he found a lot of the secrets in Radicoms that I fucking missed because it was so damn dark.
Yeah, Eman, I really want to see you play Blood.
Is that another old game?
Okay, so Blood is the best of the 90s build engine games.
Build engine? What the hell is that?
The build engine was the engine Duke Nukem 3D was made on.
Mm-hmm.
Duke Nukem 3D?
And,
Alright.
yeah, there were 3 big games for it. There was Shadow Warrior, Blood, and Duke Nukem 3D. And Blood is the one... it's my favorite, I would say.
Wait a minute.
And it's a Civi's favorite, too.
Is his favorite FPS?
Well, I'd say it's one of them, but it's favorite on the build engine. That's why they're called, like, the build engine trilogy. Because they were all, in some way, developed... Well, 3D, Duke Nukem 3D and Shadow Warrior were all developed by 3D Realms. Blood was sort of developed by 3D Realms, in a way, I guess. They were being, I guess, produced.
Jesus, that sound! Jesus, that sound.
And it's
Anyway.
also one of the hardest FPSs of the 90s.
Blood?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Blood.
I only say this because it's going to be relevant in, like, the next 2 levels. Yeah, it is for the ending boss.
Yeah. Please tell us one more after this. This is only map 7.
Touch.
What do you
Okay. Whoa. What the? Huh? Gravity change.
This one might have a bit of a gimmick.
Gravity
I mean,
completely
every level
changed.
has a gimmick.
I'm stuck now. Wait a minute.
No, you're not.
Hold on. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh. Whoa. Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh. Strange. So now it's like... Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Got the key. Whoa. Oh, I see. Whee!
Whee!
Yeah! Hi! Whee! Alright, let's see. Let's move around. To that island. Got the blue key now. I don't know if there was a blue door in there. I don't think so. Try jumping down again. Whoa. There's a blue door
crap.
there. Alright, now we... the fuck is that? That's not a carpet, that's a trash heap. That looks like a trash heap.
You have to use textures in creative ways.
Oh, finally, back to normal. Let me have a look around. I know this place. It's the house I grew up in. No, I'm just kidding. No. We're not doing no Inception bullshit on this. Neighboring garage opens. Oh, for God's sake.
Kill the bone balls.
They're like pain elementals, but they just spit skulls everywhere. How can I be here? What the fuck was that noise? Sleep. Very well rested. 25 morale, okay. Oh god. Oh god, someone just had their... Oh, ew. You guys know what I mean. I can't say it because, you know what I mean. Ugh.
I mean, did you see the picture?
Should use Billy May's Chipotle away to get rid of that. Picture?
I mean,
I'm looking for a
yeah.
painting. Whoa. It hurts to remember. Wait, is this like the main character's house?
You just foreshadowed yourself back there. It's like the house that you grew up in.
Something on the bottom here? I don't know. Let me have a look. I see. Now we're down here.
Up is down, down is up.
But Nav can't tell which way is up out there.
Yeah. This
So,
level has a better
you
sense
know,
of direction than the
Then the Rise of
Sith League.
Skywalker.
Yeah.
Nothing under there. Nothing under here. Oh, got more Wendigos. Let's hope they don't break
Back
down.
in MC Escher land.
Whoa. Got the yellow key. Hey, Eligos, I want to ask your opinion on something.
What?
What do you think of Half-Life Alyx from what you've seen?
It's hard because I haven't played anything in VR.
Me either. I don't know what it'll be like. It's probably going to be very I guess the word is it'll be a new experience for me when I get to it because, well, VR is pretty much new territory for myself.
Yeah, and the way they're doing it.
But from what I've seen, they seem to actually be utilizing the benefits of VR in the game. It's not just a gimmick. At least that doesn't feel like one.
Yeah, when I first saw the smooth locomotion gameplay where you could just walk around, that was something that... Because teleporting... I think they said they designed it exclusively for teleport, but they added in smooth locomotion, just normal walking, as an option later. At least I think that's what Tyler Vickers said.
Yeah, I was kind of like worried when I saw that for the first time. I had a mini heart attack. I was like, no, I don't want to do this. But then I was like, oh, okay, thank God. Never mind. I don't know, maybe when I play it, it'll be different for me. I don't know. Maybe I'll feel better with the teleporting. I don't know. But it looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think probably mechanically it'll be like a normal shooter, but with VR on, it's going to make it amazing.
Yeah, probably. Oh god, I wonder what the G-Man's gonna factor into it. Story-wise, I'm not sure. But the devs said this thing. They said play Half-Life 2 Episode 2 before you play this game, which is interesting.
Oh god.
So they're going to call back for the unforeseen consequences line.
I guess so. Also, wasn't this the same place I was earlier?
Welcome back.
Also, Eman, there's a destructible wall behind you. I'm not sure if it's still there.
What?
At least it wasn't.
No, it's not here. This is the.
Okay,
this
it's
the...
not here. Yeah, so forget
No, it's
about
not
it.
this one.
It's in the original level.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'll have to play that level again.
Yeah, there'd be like a gas can, like around one of these. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there's the gas can.
Then you would throw it onto the wall back there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll just use it for an enemy for now.
Actually, you can use it here.
Where?
There's a crack there. There's a crack right there in front of you.
Where?
See the crack in the wall?
I don't see one.
There's a crack in the wall in front of you. Not that one. Like down there. You see where that gem is?
Yeah.
Can you see the crack in the wall there?
There?
Do you see a crack in the wall there?
Yeah, I do. Hold on. Hey, look at that. Oh, shit. No, I don't want any heroin. Go away.
The green lighting here is weird. Apparently they said it was a bug or something. but like I don't mind.
Green is the color of
I don't-
life usually, not this.
Meanwhile, in Warcraft,
Oh yeah, right. Sickly green, the fell magic. Right. I don't know much about Warcraft lore, so forgive me.
no, I get it.
I have seen the Warcraft movie, which was confusing.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
As a Warcraft fan, it's mediocre.
So they really butchered the source material?
They got a number of things right. It's just humans were so fucking boring. The orcs were like, orcs are the highlight.
I thought some of the stuff in the movie was pretty cool. Like for example, the beginning of the film when what's his name, Gul'dan, he opened the portal. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And the voice they got from him was also pretty epic.
Oh yeah, Clancy Brown was in that movie. Fuck.
He was?
Yeah, he was Blackhand.
Gosh, like die already.
That wonderful crunch that they make.
Mm-hmm.
What sound?
The crunch they make when you kill
Yeah.
them.
Then you crumple up and die.
Shit. Ah, damn it. Oh. Damn it.
Oh, you didn't.
Try to-
Oh, you forgot the quick save.
Yeah, the cowgirls are murder.
I hate them. I hate them because they're big and beefy, but like they have this. I don't like how thin they are.
Yeah, their hitbox is kind of small. Then they have the grenades, and they have
Which they
bullet
should-
spongy.
Yeah, like how can you be a bullet sponge but like you're thin, you're petite as fuck.
Hey, Eligos?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you something real quick because I remember you brought it up once and I wish we could elaborate on it further but we didn't have the time. When I asked you about Half-Life 2, because I really like Half-Life 2, you said you have a lot of issues with it. What were
Yeah, I have some issues with Half-Life 2. I didn't like I didn't like the reduced weapon count they did. I didn't like the fact they essentially gutted half of the well actually probably all the interesting guns and then just added the gravity gun. But the gravity gun's good. I'm not gonna deny that, but I didn't like the
The what?
a lot of the scripted moments as well, like on the boat and stuff. Like I didn't in Half-Life 1 it was much more focused around a core gameplay with the combat, whereas Half-Life 2 was more focused around
Tech demo?
I don't want to say tech demo because that feels a bit
Yeah.
insulting to the game.
It is, especially given that it's troubled production.
But here's the thing though, Half-Life 2 had a lot of like experimental stuff in it. That's the thing.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I mean, I hadn't played the first Half-Life, so maybe that's why I hadn't played that. But, like, I absolutely,
Yeah,
when I played the first Half-Life when I first bought my PC, like when I put it together, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I really did.
I do love the first Half-Life, and maybe that's just, I'm just biased in that regard. But Half-Life 2's more focus on, I suppose, set pieces rather than a core gameplay, because what I mean by core gameplay is the combat and the guns. So it's specific with this. And I mean the way you interact with them with the enemy types. Half-Life 2 instead went for vehicles and giving you stuff like, what is that, Olive, what is that thing they have with the plants? Not the plant, the bugs.
Bug bait?
Antlions.
Yeah, the bug bait. Yeah,
Antlion
and they
bait.
did stuff like that, where they would have antlion bait, or like this level you're going to use the rocket launcher, this level you're going to use the boat. You know, stuff like that. To
Yeah,
you have
it's one,
variety throughout
it's one
the
set
game.
piece from another
Yeah.
to another.
So too gimmicky
I can
on the
understand.
levels?
No, I just didn't like the change because I prefer more of a core gameplay rather than a ton of things strung about to sort of have your attention. Because the thing about Half-Life 1 was they had a good enemy cast, a very good one. And each enemy, it was much more of a classic shooter in the way they progress. Like, you go through the game, you see X enemy, and then that enemy is sort of, you have to deal with them in sort of the dance, I suppose is what we're calling it now. And Half-Life 2, they didn't really do that. They just kept... The majority of the game, I would say, you're fighting... Well, actually, you're sort of just fighting this one level focused around a certain enemy, really. In Ravenholm, you're fighting the zombies. In the city, you're sort of just fighting the soldiers. And then you get to the... Oh god, what are those things called on the 3 legs? The...
Antlions?
Striders?
You mean the
The
Striders?
Striders. Yeah, it's been a while. Then you're fighting them with a rocket launcher. I hated that last part, I'm not gonna lie. The rocket launcher and the fighting the Striders over and over again. That got
It
incredible.
was cool the first time, you know, outside the Nexus.
With the helicopter, sure. But then you keep using it. It's sort of I think they lost a little... They didn't know how to pad out their gimmicks better, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, Half-Life 2 is not flawless.
Absolutely not.
What?
I mean,
No, I
my
said
favorite...
Half-Life 2 is not flawless.
I know.
No, I don't think it's a bad game. I'm just saying I don't like it as much as Half-Life 1.
Well, I was thinking I never played Half-Life 1, maybe that's why.
Yeah. I mean...
I'm a zoomer like that. Ha ha ha. It's kind of what KJ told me regarding like Resident Evil. He said you haven't played good Resident Evil, man. You don't know what it's like to be a good Resident Evil game, something like that.
Oh.
And I told him, yeah, maybe it's just ignorance because I haven't played the original.
Hang on,
ones.
bring him to the car, bring him to the car. He'll go after the next one. Oh dang.
What? What's wrong?
I think that the horror would have retargeted the mama up there.
I'm not sure.
And I would also say my other problems with Half-Life 2. Sorry to go back. I just have a lot to say on it. Half-Life 2, I think, its combat especially is underwhelming in comparison to Half-Life Opposing Force, which had more guns,
Amen.
more... Cowgirl? Oh, what happened?
Sorry, I had to pause a second. You were saying?
Oh, I was just saying, the expansion Opposing Force, which is what I really... That's my favorite version of Half-Life, because it has more guns, more enemies that have never appeared in any other Half-Life game. And it just felt to me when I played 2, they dumbed down the combat and sort of went for these scripted moments instead of focusing on good enemy types.
So that ruined the game for you?
I wouldn't say it ruined it, it just changed the style of what I liked of Half-Life. Like, once again, it's not a bad game. I don't think Half-Life 2 is a horrible game. I think it's better than Doom 3 by a lot.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Which
A lot of
came out
things
the
are
same
better
year.
than Doom 3.
Oh, I said it by a lot.
Did you... Wait, did you quick...
As far as, like, I mean,
Quick,
maybe,
quick,
again,
quick,
maybe
quick.
it was just because I was young. I mean, even today I still play, like, Half-Life 2 I still think is an enjoyable experience. Even today.
Yeah.
I guess my other problem I have... Go ahead.
I think...
Sorry.
See, I think some of my problem with Half-Life 2 is that my favorite part about Half-Life 2 is just sitting under the bridge. And, like, that's it. Like, that's not even combat, that's just admiring the atmosphere of one level. And I don't think that's a good sign, especially for a first-person shooter.
Wait, say that again?
My favorite part of Half-Life 2 is just sitting under the bridge. Just like staring out into the coast. That's it. Because the atmosphere in that one area is so good.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about under the the train bridge.
The coast bridge.
Yeah, that's a good level.
It is.
Wait, which level? Is that in episode 2?
No, it's
the
a,
coast.
yeah, it's
The
on the
coast.
big.
You remember? You know the bridge where you have to like dodge the train?
You talking about Lost Coast?
No.
It's
This
the
is the
first
regular
level where
coast.
you meet the helicopter, and you're under the bridge. You're going across the bottom. You dismount from the car. You go into the bridge. You jump across it, across the
yes,
scaffolding.
That part?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that
That's
part
my
I
favorite
really
part
like.
of the whole game.
The thing where you have to cross the bridge with the car. Yeah, that huge, like, looks like some sort of power plant, I think. You had to cross it. Did we talk about the same thing?
I don't know. I can show you a picture when
I
we're
thought that
done.
was in episode 2, though.
Maybe we're thinking of different episodes
What episode
here.
is the fourth?
I know what Olive is talking about.
Oh shit. Damn it.
Well, no madness for you.
But I've watched everything on Half-Life Alyx, and what I've seen so far is just... I'm sure this is cool in VR. I just wish I could play it.
Yeah, that's the thing Angry Joe pointed out, that it's gonna suck because, like, nobody that isn't an adult can play it. That's lots of...
I would say an adult with money, I don't think kids.
Yeah, adults with money, I mean. Like, people who have expendable income, I mean. Which is unfortunate, I guess. For those.
Yeah, just save at this point. Might as well, because you don't want to go through all this slog.
I would say the only joy I've gotten out of... Like, the most joy I've gotten out of Half-Life Alyx is watching Tyler McVicker become alive again. Valve News Network guy. He was just so depressed for so long there, and it's just like, come on,
And then
Tyler.
he finally gets something he wants, right?
Yeah, he does. It is kind of heartwarming in that sense.
Whoa! Too close for comfort.
A little too close for comfort. So just to like reiterate, so the main issues with Half-Life 2 that you have is just that it's more
Set piece focused, less focused on just a base combat system with a good roster
and
of
you
enemies.
think that was for the worst.
For me, it was like once.
And personally, I liked a lot of the set piece moments. Maybe it's
I
because
suppose the best way I would put it is I prefer a more, how to put this, experience focused on one aspect of a game. Like you take Doom, for example, or Doom 2016 specifically, and they're solely focused upon the combat. That's how I feel about Half-Life, is when you say I want to create a game with this many set pieces, with this many mechanics, like I want to drive a boat, or then I want to have, or I want to have the player drive a boat, and then I want to have the player to control an army of antlions. To me, that's not as interesting.
It's kind of fun. Mm-hmm.
Because you're not going to put all your effort into those things. You're going to put enough that it needs. And you're not going to have a good core, because Half-Life 2's combat is underwhelming. I would say it's average, because the guns in it are not that interesting. The guns in it are not that interesting. Because what do you have? You have the crowbar, you have the gravity gun, which is probably the best gun in the game.
Yes.
The gravity gun, a submachine gun, which is not very good. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
With a grenade
It's such
launcher.
a workhorse. The AR-2, which doesn't have enough ammo for...
Which is just another machine gun. Like, come on, you gave us 2 machine guns, guys. You could.
Yeah.
The first Half-Life had laser guns.
Yes. And the one laser it had on the car, you couldn't even dismount, even though that was the plan.
Yeah, which that was so. When I heard about that, that was so disappointing to hear that in the original alpha and beta builds of the game, you could remove that, because that gun was so cool in Half-Life 1.
Yeah, we could jump with it.
Also, alright, what are the other guns? There was the rocket launcher, which was an improvement over Half-Life 1's remote control rocket launcher.
Yeah, but at the cost of like less ammo.
Yeah. But then they overuse it, I would say, because that becomes one of the gimmicks of take out, what is it, like 5 helicopters, and then at the end of the game you have to kill almost like 10 Striders.
Mm.
To me, that got really dull.
Is it a crystal inside the... There was a crystal of madness in the well, isn't it? No.
So I hope I'm explaining myself here good enough, man. If you get one of them.
I mean, maybe it's just because our experience on it is so different.
Well, you kind of have to play Half-Life 1 to fully understand, I think.
I did play through Black Mesa, and I didn't really like it as much.
It's not the same experience as Half-Life 1, I'd say.
Or even really opposing force. Too.
Oh god, yeah, play Half-Life 1 and then Opposing Force.
So I have to play those two to appreciate them again, essentially?
Opposing Force is peak, but I feel like you wouldn't get it unless you played Half-Life 1. Like, the recent Shrine's like, whoa!
Damn it.
Ooh! Oh, here she comes.
Eman, what's your view on this? What are you thinking?
I don't know, I feel like when I get like told things that I can't really... I don't know, I can't really speak to, I'm just shriveling up into my corner right now and just saying, but I liked it. That's essentially it.
I'm not saying it's a bad, like, it's not a bad game, but it's just... I just didn't like some of the changes they made. I just wish they would have kept to a more... kept in mind the stuff Opposing Force had with Race X and stuff like that. Because...
What is Opposing Force about?
Okay, Opposing Force... You want to say?
Yeah, so it's an expansion pack for Half-Life, where you basically play as one of the soldiers that used to that were basically enemies in the first game. Yeah, so like you witness the incident from their perspective.
Yeah, and it adds a bunch of new guns. Probably like
new
5.
guns, new enemies.
Yeah, new enemies. A whole new race of enemies to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have a gravity gun in Half-Life 1, right? It was something else.
No.
Yeah, you had a portal gun and a barnacle.
A barnacle?
The barnacle.
The barnacle's amazing. You can swing on walls with it.
Yep. And you
It's
can
like the
like
grappling hook from Quake 2.
it is a grappling hook. But the fun thing is it's actually like
What?
oh wham. Yeah, Pitfall.
For Christ's sake.
I guess you could say like it was a proto meat hook.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, well, if you hooked on the bigger aliens.
Well, wait, you could actually. Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
do that with the
if you-
enemies in Half-Life 1, couldn't you? So long as it was locked on the flesh, and you could kill enemies with the barnacle. It was hilarious.
Yes. And they you just get this chomp, 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 and
It was the worst gun in the game, granted.
oh
But
yeah, it was really
hilarious.
more of a traversal tool more than anything.
Yeah.
But they still had the function because you know it's the barnacle. It
And there is also some like small plot inconsistencies with Half-Life 1 in Half-Life 2 because like
Which ones?
I think there was more I had down because it's been a while since I played Half-Life 2 because I remember there's like this long list I had and I think I got rid of it of like when Barney says to Gordon, I think you dropped this, and he hands you the crowbar, that doesn't make any sense. I know this is really small, but it really bothered me because in Blue Shift, you see all of Barney's perspective, and at no point do you ever see Gordon with the crowbar. So it doesn't make any sense how they know Gordon had a crowbar.
So it's
The only
just,
time-
so it's just a plot hole.
Yeah,
that's
that was
a
something I
plot
found a bit weird. Because the thing about the expansion Blue Shift, you play as Barney Calhoun,
yeah, he plays the security guard. You know.
Adrian Shepard in Opposing Force.
Yeah, the soldier man.
And Shepard's sort of in a plot hole at the moment because he's never
You
reappeared
don't have to go
anywhere.
there, man.
Well,
That's
maybe
not
not
wait-
plot hole. Just sort of, we never decided what we're gonna do with Shepard.
Yes.
Because G-Man takes him at the end of Opposing Force.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so overall Half-Life is just not as good as I remember it. Half-Life 2, I mean.
Eman, you don't have to beat yourself up over this stuff.
That's how I feel anytime I'm told things I like are terrible or not up to par, okay?
No, he just said he didn't like it. He didn't like it because it was different. That not.
No, if I just reduce it to I don't like it because it's different, that's not helpful. No, that's not helpful to anybody. Like at all. Nobody likes that.
That's just his opinion, man.
Yeah, Eman, you don't need to beat yourself up over this stuff.
It's just kind of like
Yeah, I mean, especially when the monsters are big.
well, I mean, I don't need to beat myself up. The monsters are doing that already.
Yeah, if I'm throwing you off, Eman, I apologize.
It's just that sometimes it's hard for me to multitask. I'm just can't find any health. Wait a minute. Actually, I didn't know if I cheated.
This is a really hard area, though. This area killed me several times.
How many times did this place kill me? I think it was just a
No,
little
I
more
got that.
cautious.
Also, we weren't talking to anybody.
What am I looking for?
Oh, it's
I got
back in the
directions.
house. Yeah, the next way forward's back in the house. Follow the monster sounds. Go up. Take the see the hole up. Wait, is this a bet?
Upside down toilet.
It sounds like there's stuff in the attic. Yeah, you want to check that out.
I don't know how to get there though.
There's a jump pad on the floor.
Oh yeah. Oh, not you guys.
There you go.
Shit.
Just to close off the Half-Life thing. Eman, just play Half-Life 1 in opposing force. I guess blue shift if you.
I'll be like, okay, I was wrong. These are better. Or something.
I don't know.
No, they're different enough to like. I mean, yeah, they're worth comparing.
I don't know. I just really liked Half-Life 2. I don't know. It's weird.
I still like Half-Life 2, man.
I need the yellow key to open that.
Wait, did you drop down?
It's a bit weird.
Oh god, you're gonna have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Oh, the long way back up again.
Well, what did I miss?
No, you just have to get back up there. You didn't. You dropped down by accident.
I do wish that Dave would have put a map in this game. That's probably my only complaint.
Was
I
that like
never.
part of the way
It does a
was
good
designed?
job. It does a good job
times.
of telling you where to go. I just like maps.
Yep.
Although 3D maps are really hard, I guess,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
Alright, what am I looking for here?
it's not like a
Cool.
sector. These aren't sector-based games anymore, so maps
Mhm.
maps are hard.
Oh no,
Welcome back.
this place again. Oh shit, 3! Oh, I got him. I don't know. I think the parts of Half-Life 2, and maybe it's probably Elagos. It's what the shit? What am I
We
in
can talk
Duke
about
Nukem?
this
Am I in
later,
Duke
Eman.
Nukem
We'll focus
forever?
on this right now.
What am I?
Yeah.
Just jump into Duke
This is
Nukem
great.
forever?
Well, you could do this and do 3D. You got shrunk in that.
Jesus.
It was rare, but you did shrink.
Shit.
Ooh.
So much blood.
Should we show him? Should we show him the secret room?
I think we should.
Well, we'll tell him there is a secret.
Yeah, we'll tell him
okay,
that
there
once
is.
he's done. Or try to
Yeah.
guide him towards it.
And it, yeah, even this one of those few cases where it's an other place texture.
Okay, I think that's enough. I'll have a look. Again, Elagos, it might just be a issue of ignorance because I haven't played these two other games you mentioned. The original Half-Life, that is. And this opposing force.
Yeah, it was just I just wasn't big on some of the changes.
What the hell is this? Is this a boss?
It's Little Neck. It's Little Neck. The most threatening boss in the game.
Yeah, oh lord. Don't let him, it's a one-hit killer.
Aw, cute.
Aw.
Anyway, yeah, it's probably ignorance. I don't know if that's the right word for it.
Well, you could play them and get back to me and see if maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Again, maybe
I'm not opposed to being.
I might just
wrong
feel
about
like
this.
I might just like feel it's outdated because of how old they are, but I don't know. That might also be a factor. It's like was something I told KJ with Resident Evil. I'm like, I don't want to play the original Resident Evil 2. It's really old, and I'd rather just play
I
this
do
one.
have a lot of problems with the original Half-Life. I want to make that clear because
Yeah.
I want to say I despise the Gold Source engine as it's aged.
It has aged.
Here's the thing about the Gold Source engine. I'm sure when it came out, it was a novel engine. It's just a modified Quake
Yeah.
engine.
Quake
but
to it.
it was Quake 1.
Oh shit!
Because I think it might have actually had some form of skeletal animation.
Oh
Half-Life.
fuck!
Oh god! Oh, where did you save last?
Oh no. This place.
Oh my god. I think you might have to save, at this point you have to save like past every arena that you come across.
This is the thing I hate about Half-Life. Like, once you get back on the Gold Source thing, is all these problems could be easily fixed if they just patched Half-Life Source, but they broke it,
Oh!
and then
Yeah, that was a bad like
yeah, well, it got worse.
Yeah. Like the lighting on that made it so weird.
Oh damn.
Yeah, there's so much wrong with Half-Life Source. I wish they would release the source code to Half-Life 1, but I don't believe they have.
Do you think? So
Oh my
wait,
God,
you don't
yeah.
think? You don't think that Half-Life? Not sorry. You don't think Black Mesa fixes anything?
Well,
It
Black
offers a
Mesa's
different
different.
experience.
Yeah, Black Mesa's different because Black Mesa.
At this point,
It's
it's
a-
like as a remake, it's like a it'll be like I guess it's would you say it's like the Resident Evil remakes light, kind of like that, just because the gunplay is kind of is different.
remake
The AI is
slash
different.
reimagining
Yeah,
in many
Like-
respects.
especially Zen, which is might as well be like the
Yeah,
already
Zen's
remake
just
version.
not even close to the original.
Yeah, it's complete. Yeah, Zen is completely different now.
But nobody
Like,
likes
hell-
Zen in the original, so
I don't know. What I saw of the remake of Zen, it looks pretty cool.
It is fantastic. It absolutely blows Half-Life 1 Zen out of the water.
yeah.
But because of that also, it's also offering a completely new experience.
Damn it! I gotta stop doing this.
And save more often.
Save more often, yes.
But in short, Black Mesa is just different. Put it in the shortest way possible, I guess.
Would you want like a full remaster of Half-Life?
No. I know
No,
exactly
I think
what
Black
want.
Mesa was fine already, right?
Well, Black Mesa, once again, I see it as separate. When I'm talking about when I say Half-Life needs a source port is... Alright, so a source port is essentially just a remaster, but in a different way, I guess. I'm trying to explain this is easy. It's essentially taking the original game and moving it over to a new engine, which is what stuff like GZ Doom and eDuke 32 is. Like how you play Doom and stuff on modern PCs. It's the original game technically, but it's been ported over to a new engine able to run on modern hardware. And while Half-Life 1 is capable of running on modern hardware just fine, the original Gold Source engine has so many hiccups and glitches that it becomes incredibly frustrating to play at points. And if somebody tells me I don't want to play Half-Life 1 because of stuff like in the tram sequence where the player can get caught in between the rails and just die, yeah, I can understand why people would find that frustrating. And those things could be fixed with a proper source port, which Valve did make with Half-Life Source, but then they just abandoned it.
Oh.
So
Well,
all
that's
my problems
unfortunate.
with Half-Life 1, at least the majority, sorry for cutting you off, man, but the majority of them could just be fixed with a simple porting it over to a new engine, like Source or Source 2, and that would be it. And that won't fix Zen, granted.
Probably not.
So I'm
But,
sorry for cutting you off, man.
It's fine.
And I hope I'm explaining myself good enough.
Well, you are. It's like, I mean, it's not as fundamental as like, well, what I mean, we're talking about like remake versus like classic. Like, I guess I understand.
No, just more of like fixing. If I had like GZ, I had to show you like GZ Doom or something like that to give you a full example of what I'm talking about. It's not like a remaster, it's just... Olive, you know what I'm talking about, right? Just to try to make sure I'm explaining myself well enough. It's just if you play it, Eman, you come to me and say, this game, like a head crab hit me and then I fell into something and got insta-gymmed. And you tell me that happened, I'm never playing the game again, I can understand it. Because
I'm
it's
not
just...
gonna do that. That's stupid. I'm not that pedantic.
Yeah, I know it's an extreme example, but...
It's like, I don't know. Again, I keep reiterating this point because I really think it just stems from ignorance on my part. Or rather, inexperience? Maybe? Maybe that's the word for it?
Well, once again, Eman, if you want to play Half-Life 1 and come back to, like, on it, and we can have a discussion about it, I'm fine with it.
I could find the time, it would just be a while, because those are both really long games. Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 1, what was the other one? What was the name?
Opposing Force is probably like 2-4 hours long. It's pretty short.
It's a short.
Did I grab?
Make sure to quick
Backpack.
save.
I think he did.
Okay, good.
What did I grab?
A backpack.
So for what? More ammo?
Yeah, more ammo.
I feel like I should stop talking and let E-Man play.
No, it's okay. I like talking about these things. That's why you guys are here.
Oh
Shit. Ah, Christ.
This kind of reminds me of Final Doom.
Discount Cyber Demon Lady. Fuck off.
Yeah, just whip out the fucking river there and unload.
If only we had the soap.
Oh well, it's in that room.
This room?
Well, it's at the bottom. No, the next one.
Oh yeah, it is.
Let me have a look.
Cause it's
It's
where
at the bottom of the
secret-
stairs, right?
Yeah, cause
Okay.
no, that's the way back.
No, it's in the room you keep dying in, E-Man.
Yeah. Why don't you pick up the extra two packs here? There they are.
Where is it?
That's at the
It's at
bottom
the
of the
bottom.
stairs.
Yeah.
Just worry
Bottom
about
of the stairs?
surviving for now. Yeah, just don't. No. Well,
We're at the bottom.
No,
Yeah.
it's under the stairs. Under the stairs.
no for the tiny house.
Tiny house.
Oh,
Wait, there it is.
There
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Come on.
There. Where's she? Careful.
Oh, damn it, I missed. I missed.
You missed. How could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you.
God damn it. Oh, I missed this so bad. Oh. Okay, Elagos. Some people, I guess, I don't know. I actually, if I could explain just one thing, I actually, even if a lot of people said they were tiresome, I guess, I actually found.
Well,
all
I'm not
the-
saying a lot of people were. I'm saying I was of Half-Life 2,
No.
if that's what you're gonna say.
Well, I was gonna say I actually liked a lot of the puzzles in Half-Life 2, all 3 episodes. I actually enjoyed them, most of them. Anyway, that's just me personally, though.
I think I had one too many seesaw puzzles for me, I would say.
I do.
Isn't there
appreciate
like
how ridiculous
3
they are.
seesaw puzzles or something in Half-Life? Is it Half-Life 2 or am I thinking it's like strewn across all 3 episodes?
Which one?
There's like a seesaw level in the sewers with the physics.
Mhm. Yeah, that's just in the block. That's the first time.
I feel like there was some other ones in Half-Life 2, because there's one in Half-Life episode 1.
I don't remember if there was one in episode 1. Where was the one in episode 1?
I know there's one episode 1 because it's right after you get out of the
Underground?
Yeah, the underground. You go up to the top, and then right after you get
Uh-huh.
out of the antlion area, there's a seesaw puzzle you got to do there.
I don't remember that one. God damn it.
And I think there's one you got to get with the car. Oh, and then there was sort of the seesaw puzzle where you got to get the boat.
Oh, hang on. Isn't the one in episode 2 the one with for the bridge?
Yeah, the bridge with the car.
Yeah. That counts.
I actually really liked a lot of episode 2's atmosphere in like the antlion den and stuff
Same.
like that.
Oh yeah, one of my
That
favorite
stuff was
parts in
really good.
Half-Life 2's, like just Half-Life 2 base, I know people may not have liked it. I liked the Ravenholm section. It was really awesome.
Oh, Rainbow was fine. Yeah, it's a really good. It's a good
Yeah,
set.
Yeah,
I
especially
didn't
with
really-
the utilization of all the saw blades with the gravity
Yep.
gun. I love doing that.
E-Man, the majority of people agree with you on this, not me. A lot of people love Half-Life 2.
Well, I mean, even then, you're not saying it's Half-Life 2 is a bad game, though. You're just saying you prefer Half-Life 1,
Yeah.
which is totally fine. It's just I feel like when I have this kind of discussion, like when people say Doom 3 is better than Doom 2016 and so on and so forth, I'm like, I just want to understand, maybe. Oh fuck!
Oh god.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm trying to explain myself as best as possible, so...
It's like I've talked to Shreelin and KJ more than I should be healthy about how much they fucking hate Resident Evil 2's remake, because I really, really like that game, and I really wanted to understand why, and after talking to them for so long, it's like, yeah, I guess that's why these things annoy the shit out of them, I guess. It's weird.
No, I get what you're saying.
It's weird because it feels like it's basically like me going press X to doubt on myself, where I'm like, am I just dumb? That's the thing.
Well, E-Man, there's a ton of things you can like or dislike about a
What?
game. Like, you...
What?
Even if there's aspects you can point to that are bad.
I was just here.
Yes, you. Yes,
Yes,
you are.
were.
You son of a bitch, Satan, put me back! What are you doing this to me for? I have to start the whole level again?
You got the yellow key.
Oh yeah, I do. That's a good point. Oh yeah. Right. Never mind.
Heretic.
But that's the thing, though. The thing I had this discussion, well, before, like a couple days back, it was regarding, like, quality in stuff. Right? It was basically about, like, where does the standard of quality come from? Because if I can't call the things I enjoy
Hang on, are
good,
the closets still working here?
the
Are the
what?
closets open here? Oh yeah, they are.
What's still in here?
Yeah, because you had to break them open last time. Any of this ring a bell to you?
Pardon?
You've
Right.
been here before, E-Man.
Yeah, this was the first, like one of the first levels in the game. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like that. This looks nice. Yeah, this was one of the first levels in the game. So, well, anyway, it's basically like people told me it doesn't matter if like even if the game you like or movie you like is quote good, you can still like it. But I mean like, but why? But I mean then I can't call it good though. I have to call it bad. That's the thing. I don't know
Well,
if
it's
that
saying
makes
it's
any
still
sense.
bad, but you enjoyed it. Would that be a better way to say it?
Well, no, because like the thing is, but like when I tell is like I don't think it's bad though is the thing I say. And that's always something that, well, I have trouble with, I guess.
Well, people can enjoy things that are bad. Like, The Room is an obvious example
Well,
of that.
yes, but then you get into things that like a lot of people really like, but then the people like for example, what like Mahler was doing with Avatar. Apparently, he thinks it's just okay and has inconsistently bad.
No, I'm still waiting for him to explain that.
Yeah,
So-
well, Mahler's wrong, but...
Yeah,
Well, I think
even
he's wrong,
allowed to
but
be
like,
wrong.
but I mean, he is the long man, and he is super critical. So, I don't know. Maybe all of his criticisms are
Squirt!
true. Oh, not you again.
I'd like to
You're caught
hear
at full-
the criticism. Cart dog.
Fucking Grond. Anyway, what were you saying?
Alone in the world with a little cart dog. But I don't even remember. About,
Hey, this
Mahler
is the beginning of
didn't
the game.
yeah.
Complete
I look-
circle. Oh.
I look forward to that Avatar discussion. That's all I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're ever gonna do it.
It's time.
Yep, it's come.
Wait, is this E3M9?
E3M8.
No, this next one is
No.
This is
E3M9.
E3.
The Dweller in the what the fuck?
This is gonna need your full attention, E-Man.
Yeah, we should.
Where the hell am I?
That doesn't matter. Just
Did I?
that doesn't matter.
Okay, I think one of those scientists injected me with something really strong. That must be in it. Yeah.
Show us that you are worthy.
Of what? The promotion?
Turns out this Karen was the voice of the whole.
Ooh, the soap. We should take it.
I was about to ask if we should tell him what the soap is.
No, I know what the soap does.
No, no, it's
No,
true.
I know. I'm just saying.
Pick it up, man. It's time. Pick up your weapons.
Jesus, there's a lot of enemies.
Good luck.
Hey,
I wonder how long.
pain elementus things.
You might not want to waste your rivets.
He'll get some ammo.
I know he'll get more, but I don't remember the exact way the waves go. So.
Yeah, neither do I, but
Because I think you get ammo every other wave.
we're still alive. Oh,
Shit, bronze! Lots of bronze!
oh, John, isn't that super hot?
Oh,
Get on the jump pad. Okay, whip out your crossbow.
hold on a second.
Fire. Flying. If you just like fire one shot for you fly. No, just like on slow-mo. You didn't need to spam them. Oh, by the way, don't be afraid of like falling off the map here.
Why not?
He'll bring you back. Learned that the hard way.
Oh. Fucking scientist.
Oh god.
I don't want your damn heroin.
You can't, no, you don't have enough morale to deflect.
I'll have to use either I'll have to use this. Shit. I hate when these things chase you.
You know. Ooh,
I'm waiting for them to chase me.
You might have,
Holy
you
shit, that's a lot of scientists.
Uh,
I'm just letting them chase me. Hold on.
just drop off the map.
Jump off the map? Okay.
Oh shit.
MLG strats. Kill yourself.
What's the? Oh god. Oh my god.
Ah, damn it. I tried. Oh well. Let's try this again.
Okay, you might have to save the moment you get in. Or like, at least you.
I would say quick save every other wave.
Yeah.
Should get through that.
Ooh.
Oh, this is way too much. Damn it, I'm not.
Also, don't be too afraid to go get health because they'll spawn back.
You do? Alright.
Yeah. You just gotta time it and shit.
Come on.
I want to save here.
Or at least on the center jump pad. I like to abuse the jump pads. like, I'd prefer like go on the jump pad, use
shit.
fire a shot at the crossbow, just fly. Just the one shot, really. Ooh.
Oh, damn it. Let's try that again. Not be stupid. Alright.
Yeah, I think you were. Yeah, you can do this. Yeah, I see what you mean, Eman, when you said to me, like, the way you died a lot in 2016 was just like, not checking your surroundings enough. Woo!
We'll have E-Man doing air rails in no time.
Air rails? What the hell is that?
When you land a shot with a railgun in the air. It's not easy.
I've done that before.
Oh, good.
Quake.
In Quake, no.
Okay, there you go.
Gotta get that speed booster. Where are you? This is so cool.
Eman, I'd suggest like this one was never can abuse the jump pads to hell. Like,
I'm going.
actually, I'd say always abuse the jump pads. Cause yeah, just like running through this hailstorm, like is yeah.
They're infighting.
Yeah. Also a viable tactic. Actually, I like to combine that with the jump pad abuse.
But what?
Nice! Shot right out of the sky. What is the next one? Oh god. You're gonna get the homing ones here. We're good.
Remember, E-Man, if you can't, try to have those things hit the doctors.
Oh my god, did you die? Jump off the boat!
Jumping off the ledge.
Okay,
Also
good.
find the nearest health
Hurry.
pack.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Oh my
I'm
god.
looking.
Oh, sweet. Oh, hurry.
I'm looking. I don't see any though.
You still got
Aw,
stuff
shit.
behind you.
Ah, one more. Okay, good.
Take it
So, there
down.
it is. There's one. Oh. Okay, we can leave him alive. Oh, never mind.
What'd you say? There's one.
There's one. What's the next wave? I don't remember.
More weapons. More ammo. More,
Yeah,
more.
ammo and health just...
Where'd they go? Everywhere!
I heard them.
They're all around you, man. There's the health. I say,
Holy Jesus.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's circle straight and hit them that way. That's
Actually, you know, just to reveal them, you might want to switch to like the. Oh wait, yeah, machine gun. You just picked up the ammo box, right? Yeah.
Is the cowgirl
more.
next?
Oh no.
No, there's still more. There's
Cyber
plenty of
demons?
Wendigos. There's many more Wendigos.
I don't. Why am I hitting any of them?
They're here somewhere.
Oh,
Here it comes.
What?
There's another one. Ooh. Oh shit. Wait, where's your last save? I don't remember when. Ooh, that was a horrible place.
He saved right before the Wendigo showed up.
Okay, okay. Ooh, nice. Oh god.
Ah, damn it. Try that again.
Seeing those pistols reminded me that they ditched the pistol in Doom Eternal. And
Yeah.
some people were upset by that.
People were upset by ditching the pistol?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I don't understand why.
I mean, the pistol isn't very useful, like in Doom. I mean, it's one of like the bad weapons.
Yeah, I would argue that the pistol
Yeah, but
needs to
still
go away, I would say, because no one ever really used it the minute you got the chain gun in the
Oh
original.
my god,
and,
just read.
and I shouldn't talk, I'm sorry.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, it's just...
Try that again.
Yeah, I think this is one of those times where jump pad abuse across the arena is like a little more viable. Just because it directs all their fire. Oh, there's a hallowed health.
Wait,
Oh, shit.
Those things are like an imp and a pinky sewn together.
no, because these things can still be, like, this is like old pinkies, right? The ones that
Yeah, that's what I
die
was talking about. Imp and that's what I was saying, because they spit at you with a fire and they charge at you. So it's essentially a pinky and a classic imp thrown together.
Oh. Damn it.
Yeah, I guess you didn't look to your right. There's a hallowed health at the center, ain't there?
Health is in the center
There
and
it
in
is.
the corners of the map. Yeah, I think. Wait, is that
No,
mega
yeah,
health?
but the big health is at the center.
There it is.
Think?
Oh,
Get
damn
the
it.
mega health.
Let them fight each other.
Yeah.
Hey man, one strategy I use for this one is go in the jump pad and just throw a bunch of grenades everywhere. They just explode. It's wonderful.
Isn't working. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, you were strafing too much to the right and it's like, check! Ooh. Woo! Bang!
Die, mancubuses. I mean, meat cleaver dudes. I mean, welders.
Oh, good.
Let's control down here.
They're upset the Union kicked them out.
Yeah, probably. Damn it. Don't take me out on this. Not now. Alright.
That should be the last one. Okay, there you go. Pick up some
No,
ammo.
we got more waves to go.
Rat wave! Get
Yep.
the grenade launcher!
Oh, rats.
Oh.
God damn it. I just realized. Where
Don't
are
worry,
you?
you got plenty.
Oh, they're all getting flung.
Yeah!
Why does all the bodies stay?
Yeah, it's low poly. They can afford it.
Yeah, it's free real estate.
Bodies can stay when they're only
Any
made
others?
out of 15 polygons.
Yeah, there's more. I can hear them. Oh god.
Not you guys. Go away.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Am I...
When was the last time you saved, man? This wave isn't so bad.
One
You
wave
saved
ago.
at the rat wave. Yeah, the rat wave.
Okay.
No power. Oh wait, there's a power if I can grab. Hold on a second.
Oh, this is the feminist wave.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
not
there's
you
cowgirls.
Guys,
guys.
how
I
dare
mean
you
gals,
misgender them?
not you gals. Not this again. God's sake.
It's a...
I cannot take on this many cyber
Yeah,
mamas.
at this stage, I think you might have to abuse the
I
falling off the
cannot
map
take
more
on this
often than
many
usual.
cyber demons.
There's no shame in falling off the map. And the, I'm just... Oh my god.
I need a power up of some sort. I don't have any.
Well, I think you might have to rely on monster and fighting for this one.
Might have to rely on infighting for this. Yeah, you're right. Alright, just keep doing that. Oh.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, maybe I'll let them stick around and infight. Give me a second. Yeah, they're fighting each other.
Ooh, oh.
It is actually working. Yep, that worked.
Oh, good.
All right.
Oh, pick it up.
Save. You need to...
Ah, here they come.
This is the boss rush.
Oh God, no!
Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck.
What the? Not you guys again?
Yeah.
Fucking hell! No!
Yeah, this is the best point of view. It's like jump pad.
Jesus, they're killing
Oh.
each other as much as they're killing me.
Yeah, I'd say. Oh god, to your left, to your left.
What? What is it? I'm looking for one. Just
Yeah.
Give me a second.
You did bring this up, the portal, right? Maybe you should look for it now, though.
Ooh, nice. He's doing good. He's doing good. He's doing good. He's gonna make it.
Oh,
Oh man!
what the hell was that? What killed me?
You hit the iron on the grenades. You land on his grenades,
Yeah,
man.
grenade spam.
Go 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 go. Holy shit. Oh, not too close.
Oh, I got him.
Two more.
I mean, they're horses, but what can you do? I just call them demon horses. That's what they look like.
Wow. Oh, oh.
Come on.
Oh god. Yeah!
Did I do it? Are they dead? Is it over? Did I win? Let me see.
Step forward.
Where's the portal? And there it is.
Excellent. Then come to us.
Oh,
It finally did.
there's a secret in there? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
There was.
Dusk. Wait, huh? The name of the level is Dusk, but this game is called Dusk. Well, that should be interesting. You're waiting, are you? I think you need 3 things to open this. Let's cook this for later. Oh no, that doesn't help.
Yeah, it only works when you're below 100. Oh, there's a gem back.
I love the ending of this game so much.
Why? What's
Yeah.
so good about it?
You'll see.
It's better if I'm
Yeah,
not gonna.
Don't
Yeah.
tell us. Don't tell me.
I'm not gonna say, but
Yeah.
it's better if you played another game. That's all. I'll
A
say.
different game?
It'll make sense when I explain it at the end.
It's a gold. What is this? Crystal of man. Oh wait, it's supposed to be green. I thought. Got the soap here.
Oh wait, Eman, go back there. Look at the picture on the wall.
Ugh. What the hell is that? Time to end this? What the fuck is wrong with his face? Looks like he hasn't slept in weeks. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's just what Dave always looks like.
I see now.
I can't believe you passed that red crystal like 2 times.
No, I saw the yellow one and I was like, it's supposed to be green, but then I'm like, wait. Now I get it.
The red one was sitting there the whole time. It's like, how did you not see
I'm
that
sorry,
one first?
I didn't know. I'm dumb, okay? Stop bullying me. There's the blue one. Wait a minute, hold on, before I take this. I'm full on everything, pretty much. Just want to make sure there's nothing else I can take. There we go. Back to that. Sequence complete. Did I just jump through it? Whoa! You found wherever the hell I am? Alright, let's see what this is.
At last. You finally arrived. You shall be my final test.
Whoa, what the fuck? Who the hell are you? I can't hit him. Wait, there we go. He's so fast!
You are fighting your opposite, Eman.
My
It's
opposite.
equal.
like I'm playing Quake.
That's the idea.
So this is what fighting the Marauder is gonna be like, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Yeah.
the other day when we were watching the footage, but then I stopped myself when I realized you hadn't beaten the game yet.
What are you? What are you?
No, you can't betray me.
Hey, that's cheating.
My disciples!
Wait, huh? They're attacking you. Why are they attacking you? I can't even shoot him.
He's not worthy.
Unworthy indeed. The fall broke my flashlight, of course.
He was worthy, you know, and he accomplished so much. But then, you came along. You who were stronger. You who were faster. You I like better. Who did you expect at the end of all of this? God? The devil, perhaps? No. It's just me.
Whoa! 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 Shit, what the fuck? What in the? Whoa!
Bro,
What in? What the fuck are you? That shit been falling.
I'll explain after
Oh my
it's
God.
over.
first you might not get your.
His health bar is infinite. What the fuck?
How do you keep falling off?
I don't want to get crushed by the tentacles.
I understand that, but you managed to burn through all the Hallows. The hell.
I don't know what to shoot.
Didn't you read?
What the?
Didn't you read?
What's going on? No, what? No. Oh, okay. I see. Shit, I keep falling. Ah, why do I keep doing that? That's stupid. Is he invincible in this state? I think so. Damn it. Stop it.
I love how both me and Oliver now wanting to tell you what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean the
I don't
game's
know
already
what I'm
telling you.
supposed to do.
The game's been telling you that with the fucking text.
The light? Wait, the light. Hold on.
I feel like he's gonna die before he's about to.
It says the light. What do you mean the light? Like, oh, I see. That's what that means. Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like you've learned it was too late now that you're about to.
I keep falling off.
Yes, you do. It's like your feet have like fucking skates or something, or like you're on butter. Like your feet are on the soles of butter.
Oh, I have to fight you again?
Last
Oh my god. Oh god, that's what happens.
finally arrived.
Ugh, it's all fucky looking.
You shall be my final test.
I want Dave to show up at con looking like that.
What's his name?
In the game, it's Jacob, but he's modeled after Dave, the producer of the game.
Betray me! My disciples!
Now save this time.
I did.
Okay.
Well, okay, I'll try and not be a spaz this time.
Get that butter off your toes.
He was.
It's hilarious.
You know, and he accomplished so much. But then you came along.
I will keep playing this because it's just an
Who
epic
were
speech here.
stronger. You who were
I don't think you can
faster.
skip it anyway.
You I like better. Who did you expect at the end of all of this? God? The devil, perhaps?
The flying spaghetti monster.
No. It's just me.
Look up.
Oh, I see.
Now just unload on him with the Rubik gun.
Or whatever. I prefer this double barrel because, God, it's so fucking easy.
You gotta get close for that.
I don't mind.
It is a great double barrel shotgun, though.
Damn it. Damn it. Soon.
Curse you!
Come on. Damn it, why do I keep doing that? The light, there's gotta be another one. Where? Gotta be another one somewhere. No, shit. Ah, there's gotta be one more. There's one behind him. Shit, come on. Come on. Ah, damn it. Did it again. Sorry, guys. I know this is embarrassing. I'm sorry.
He was worthy, you know, and he accomplished so much. But then you came along. You who were stronger. You who were faster. You I like better. Who did you expect at the end of all of this? God? The devil, perhaps? No. It's just me. So now, my power is yours.
Mine?
I love that it's a pacifist, because technically you never dealt the final blow.
Wait, so
I
the...
don't-
I'm so confused. What do you mean the power's mine? What are you? Cthulhu?
How does it feel?
No.
Horrible, isn't it? But wonderful, yes.
Sounds exactly like you did in the 90s.
Who you were before is insignificant. Who you are now is inconceivable. But here you shall remain till I have need of you again. For one must always reign beneath dusk.
Congratulations, you beat the game. Eman?
Sorry if I was retarded at the end there. I'm sorry, it was very... I threw me for
Hey,
a
you
loop, I was
finished it.
very
That's
confused.
what's important.
But anyway, well, if that's a reference to something, I don't know what it is, but it was pretty cool.
Okay. In short, the voice actor for that thing, whose name I can't pronounce.
Nyarlathotep.
Thank you.
What the hell is that name?
I don't know.
Neanderthal?
It's a Lovecraft. It's one of Lovecraft's characters. He's one of his, cosmic horror deities.
Okay.
Yeah, he's voiced by Stephen Wade, the same voice actor of the main character in Blood, Caleb. And obviously that was a big inspiration for this, and nobody really heard him for such a long time voice acting. So it was just a huge fan service moment, essentially, for 90s shooter fans.
Oh, okay. So a lot of people who recognized him were like, oh shit, it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you recognize him
Caleb-
immediately?
Oh yes, his voice is very distinct. Caleb is the best of the protagonists, I would say, out of 3 build engine games. I might even go as far as to say the best 90s protagonist ever in terms of shooter. I love him. He's an undead cowboy who dual wield shotguns.
This is Blood, yes?
Yes. It's amazing.
Well,
Oh, and Tommy guns.
this was pretty cool though. I will admit, Aleph, this was a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Thank you for the recommendation. I really enjoyed it. It was very old school.
Mm-hmm.
Pray that you never meet me in my 1,000 other forms.
1,000 other forms.
I
Yeah.
almost wonder if it is a reference to Blood, because at the end of the game, I think they say you absorb his power, but even then, Blood 2 is awful, and I like to pretend it doesn't exist, so...
No, we don't.
Blood, how bad is Blood 2?
Imagine Duke Nukem Forever, but 50 times worse.
How can you make something 50 times worse than that?
Played Blood, too, and you'll find out.
I don't think I want to. That
They
sounds-
only had a year to make the game,
Well, no wonder.
because they're publishing...
What is
they're-
New Blood Games?
That's them, that's the publisher.
Yeah, that publisher, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well. Yeah. Okay, so. Well, that was fun, but I'll think I'll end the stream for this here. So, yeah, that was a fun game. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you all again in the next game I play.
Peace, love, and happiness.
Peace, love, and happiness, and Epstein didn't kill himself. Thank you. Have a good night, guys.